Hi guys, this is Gail with Gail Southern Living. How are you guys doing today? Well, today I'm doing my dreaded the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? So we're going to start with the good, which are these mammoth sunflowers are doing great. And the hyacinth and the sedum on the side there are doing good. But I do have a bad problem going on in the garden that I debated whether I should show you guys or not, but I figured this could be a learning experience. So I'm showing you the beautiful mammoth sunflowers before I show you the bad and the ugly. And then we're going to talk about how to fix the problem. Here is both the bad and the ugly. So this is my Black Beauty zucchini plant. I did plant 5 plants this year, and I've already harvested about 8 or 9 zucchini off of them. I do still have a couple on the end that are doing well. Well, what happened to this one? This one that looks very yellowed. This is the actions of a squash vine borer. This is what it looks like. So you cannot, when you take this plant out, you cannot put it into your compost pile. It is an infected plant, and I am going to put it straight into the trash, into my trash bin that is closed, that will go out with Thursday's trash. I did see a vine borer a couple of weeks back, so I already knew this was coming. I did have these a few years ago, and what seemed to work the best for me is after I pulled the plant out, I planted garlic in every place that the vine borers were. And that did solve the problem, and I did not have them again for another 3 years. But these are brand new beds. They've never had squash in them before. So here I go again. So it started down on this end right here, but you can see on the right there that it's already starting to get to plant number 2. And of course there's 4 more plants. So we know that one's coming next. There is 1 or 2 of these plants that actually have squash on them. Whichever ones those are, I will pull out last. So far, I've only pulled out this one right here that you can see. I did put a garlic in there, but obviously I did it after I saw the vine borer, so obviously it's not going to work because I did it after the fact. So next year, wherever I'm going to plant the squash, I'm going to line all of those beds with garlic. So I'm hoping that will fix the problem, because garlic has seemed to fix the problem like that in the past. So I'm going to try that again. So I will be preparing this bed for next year by sanitizing it, putting whatever I can in it and on it, and getting it ready. Of course, throwing away the diseased plants. I'm probably not going to pull up all the other plants until I see they're affected, because I'm thinking I might still get some squash on some of these. So I'm going to wait till they look as bad as this before I pull them out. Here I am actually pulling the diseased plant up, and this is going to go straight into the garbage bin. And then I'm going to check the dirt to make sure there's no roots or anything, and I will pull all that up. There are multiple ways to treat the bed after I named one of them as being plant garlic in that section. You can cover the section with plastic during the heat of the summer for about 6 weeks. And you can also add kelp or gypsum to your soil. I've never tried that before, but that is what was listed on, that's what was listed on Google. This is the list right here. I will retype this in the description box in case you missed it. Be sure to pull out all of your debris. Don't leave anything in there, and rotate it to make sure that your pupa, I have trouble saying that word, that it dies and doesn't come back. But it's going to wake up and find a bunch of garlic, because I'm planting garlic in all the infected beds so that they won't come back up in that bed. And anywhere where I plan to plant the squash next year, I will be adding garlic to that section too. So these are my zinnias. So we're going to call these the good. We're going to go back to these beautiful sunflowers because we know they look nice. And I appreciate you guys watching this video today. I will list all of these possible ways to rid yourself from squash vine borers in the description box of this video if you would like to see that in print, in case you happen to come across this problem this year yourself. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind, guys. Bye, everybody.